of missing 10 of the best days at 2% a year over 30 years, how big that would be. Let's continue on here. If you miss 20 of the best days in the market, your return would have been 9.4%. What about 30 days? Let's keep going. 30 days is only a month in an entire 30 years. And 30 days would have given you 6.8% return. 40 days, I want to wrap this up real quick. 40 days would have given you 6.2%. 50 days in an entire 30 years would have dropped your income to 5.8%. Folks, that's less than half of what the person received that stayed in the market. So my point in this segment is learn from history. Invest in a quality investment and stay put. Not for 10 days, not for 10 weeks, not for 10 months or 10 years, for the rest of your life. And you can draw income from this and never touch your principal. You could draw 4 or 5% from this and still have a 7-8% return that's added to your money. So next year when you draw from it, you're getting more because the percentage is the same, but the amount of money is greater. So be prepared to do one thing when it comes to investing. And this is where most people fall down. Be prepared to stay. And now let me give you the fourth and final chapter to the Investor's Survival Guide. This one's entitled Expert Guidance. Lewis and Clark completed an incredible journey that began in the then village of St. Louis, stretched through an unexplored wilderness, and ended at the Pacific coast. By all accounts, the 2-year expedition would have stalled repeatedly, save for the trappers who served as their guides. Their understanding of the various native tribes' customs and languages allowed the group to proceed virtually unscathed and also to obtain necessary supplies. The most famous guide was Saskatchewan, the Shoshone wife of a trapper. Only through her efforts and relationship with her native Shoshone people was the group able to obtain the horses that were crucial for crossing the Rocky Mountains. Without her guidance, their search for both horses and the western coast would have ended at the base of the Rockies. So folks, you have to have expert guidance, whether it's to explore a brand new frontier or whether it's to step into a world of equity investments. And let me tell you just some of the things that have to be involved. First, experience. You have to have someone that has done this before. You know, I hear a lot of people say, I'm on my 4th or 5th broker, Steve. Every time I get a statement, it's got somebody's name on it. You know what's happening? They're using you as a guinea pig to train their new advisors fresh out of school, and when they get a little experience, they move them on. You cannot grow a portfolio that way. Have someone that has experience. And second is time. Make sure your advisor has time to listen to you. How many times have you walked into an advisor's office for the first time, and what they do by the end of the meeting is have several investment ideas for you to buy? Oh, you need to buy this annuity. You need to buy these stocks. You need to buy these funds. Folks, they didn't take time to listen to you. You have to make sure they have time. And third, resources. They've got to have the capabilities to secure the investments and securities that you need. They have to go as far as your intellectual understanding of investments will take you. Don't stop with somebody that has limited resources. And here's, I don't want to pick on people, but insurance agents can basically offer you one type of investment, equity index annuities. And I've told you before, I think those things are bad investments, but they can't go any farther. Don't limit yourself to that. And then, of course, knowledge. Now, why do I say that when I have experience up here? Because, folks, this never, ever ends. Find someone that studies, that continues, just as we do on this show. We research day after day for new innovative ideas, because your knowledge of investments must never cease to grow. It has to continue on, just like your experience will from now on. Then, of course, you have investment planning. I know I'm running out of time here. Investment discipline. Now that, folks, is a coach. You get back in that game. I know you're beaten up, I know you're hurting, but you get back in that game and you stay there. That's the kind of coach you need. And finally, someone that understands that taxes are just as important as all these other things, because if it make you a lot of money and it all goes to taxes, what have we accomplished? And folks, if you need to know or find an advisor, go to youmeandwallstreet.com. That's our website. And find an advisor that has these qualities and characteristics that can help you with what you need. And let me close by saying something else that you need to know and understand. The quality of life is not summed up just by the quantity of your possessions. We'll see you next week on You, Me, and Wall Street. I wonder what that means. That means go back a half a step, turn left. The most famous guide was Saskatchewan? Okay, let me try with the most famous guide. Famous guide was Bigfoot. I'm sorry, let me try that again. Yeah, that's right. Folks, it's time now for rapid refire. Rapid refire. It's board boy. Board boy.
If you would like to contact us, call 501-223-6000 or go to our website, youmeandwallstreet.com. We'll see you next week for another edition of You, Me, and Wall Street.